I never felt fulfilled, and I was always kind of seeking like that male role model in my life because my dad was around, but not really. So I was just kind of out on my own. I had a ton of freedom, and I enjoyed it then, but now looking back, I wish I'd used it in a different way. Mid-20s that I started focusing my attention on firefighting, it just seemed like everything I was doing was for nothing, you know? And the fire service gave me more of a hope for purpose, and that was great, and it has given me purpose in my life. But you just feel like you're missing something, like you're hungry for something, you're thirsty for something, and you just can't fill it up. And it doesn't matter what you do, if it's money, if it's alcohol, if it's drugs, if it's women, everything I was using to try to find fulfillment, it was drowning my human spirit. It was masking what I was really searching for, and it was keeping me from it. The start of it was in a class at the fire department, and the class is all about self-awareness pretty much. The instructor asked, can you guys draw a picture of what a good leader is without any words? And the only thing that came to my mind was the cross. And I hadn't thought about anything like that for a long time. And I was just like, I found myself drawing it. And then I'm like, I'm gonna go with it. They asked me why, and I said, I don't know anything else that would be a better leader in my life than God. And something just clicked that day. And it was like a part of me opened up, and then it led me to reading books. And there was a book on my bookshelf that was called Wild at Heart by John Eldredge that my dad had given me forever ago, and I had read like maybe the first chapter. It was during that time reading that book where I felt for the first time like Jesus like heal my heart. I now know that when God comes in your life, reaches out to you like that in a powerful way, he goes after your deepest wound first to like just sink it in, to like sink his love in you and prove to you that like he's there, right? That moment was when I knew like God was really real. Since that, it's been like a constant healing process. And I knew right away it was like Jesus in my life. He wants to be in a relationship with us, but he wants it for different reasons for everybody. And that's what I think was kind of, for a long time, keeping me from faith, because I thought it meant I needed to be a certain way and a certain type of person. But I realized Jesus reaching out to me because he needs Jason Stearns to follow him in the only ways that I can, because of my experiences, because of who I am, because of how I was brought up, because of the trials I've been through, the trials I'll continue to go through. You know, I'm a firefighter. So now I'm out talking about Christ in the fire station. Like, you know, there's a purpose there. I'm a husband. I talk to my wife about Christ. I'm a father. I talk to my kids about Christ. Learning that what I've learned now is that the cross it's not just a symbol, it's a sacrifice. It's a dying to self that I never had any comprehension about before, like I do now. It's like, what did I expect, right? Like, what did I think was gonna happen when I got baptized? What did I think was gonna happen when I started reading the Bible? What did I think was gonna happen when I surrendered to God and Jesus and started like feeling the Holy Spirit in my life? Like, did I think like everything was just gonna remain normal and like it was just gonna get easier and it wasn't gonna be challenging in its own way, and that like God was gonna ask me to do some really tough things and like get really uncomfortable and be bold and courageous in every conversation? Like like it's intense when it kind of like becomes real, and now you're living it, and now like you feel the call to do things that you normally wouldn't have felt.